These are gonna be the top 5 mods that you can buy right now for under $1,000, and some of these, honestly, people overlook sometimes. Let's kick this off with a leveling kit. So they're gonna start anywhere from $25 all the way up to the top of our budget for this video at $1,000. They'll go far beyond that, but like, do you really need the $3,000 lift kit when the same thing is offered for $40 for your same vehicle? And the answer is no, you really don't need that expensive one. Yes, you get what you pay for to an extent, but if your budget is $1,000, there's no reason to not do the leveling kit because you think it's gonna cost $3 grand. It might be coil spring spacers instead of a coilover conversion kit. It might not have all the steering upgrades right away. You can get a leveling kit from brands like MotoFab, Rough Country, Superlift, ReadyLift for a fraction of the price of the bigger, higher end brands that accomplish the same goal. Now, what are you losing out by not going with the expensive ones? I mean, features, maybe a little bit of ride quality, but do those things really matter when you're just trying to get your foot in the door and you're on a tight budget? Just go for it. Just do it. You don't need the expensive stuff. If you stick with it, you keep this truck forever, you can get that expensive stuff down the road. Cool. And if you don't already have aftermarket wheels and tires, the leveling kit is the first step to a bigger wheel and tire package anyway. And who knows, maybe the wife will notice that there's a bigger wheel gap in those wheels and tires that are on the truck. Why do they look so small? That doesn't look good. Give you the go-ahead for that bigger wheel and tire package that maybe needs her approval or the joint bank account to buy. Money, 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 money. For number 2, we've got aftermarket headlights and taillights. You can get into Morimoto's just a set of headlights for under $1 grand, but if you go with a more budget-friendly brand like Spyder, you can easily get headlights and taillights for your vehicle under that $1,000 budget. Now, they might not have the newest features and all this fancy switchbacks and cool extra lights, but anything is gonna be better than your stock halogen setup if you have an older vehicle. And if you do have a newer vehicle with the fancy LED factory headlights, you can always upgrade them. Different features, switchbacks, things like that. You know, if you got the stock halogen headlights, it's a safety thing, right? It's easier to see, easier for other vehicles to see you. Justifying it. A lot of these brands will get you there for under $1 grand. All right, for number 3, we're diving into exhaust. Now, it's gonna be real easy to go over that $1,000 budget with exhaust, but at the same time, you've got brands like AFE Power, Flowmaster, PPE Diamond Eye, where you can get under that $1,000 mark. Maybe you don't get the dual exhaust, you get the side exit. A new aftermarket exhaust, not just about being louder. I mean, yeah, that's the cool factor. It sounds better, but it also breathes better. Justify it with better fuel economy, unless you really like the sound and then, you know, you got the heavy foot and, well, and I'm proud to be an American. Lower fuel economy. But it is a performance improver. You could just go under there and cut out the muffler. They actually make pipes for that. We sell them. Muffler deletes, they exist. But you can get a full exhaust system for your vehicle for under $1,000. The difference in the price is dual exit and side exit. That's it. That's really it. If you don't want, you know, a full exhaust system, you can get things like the polished elbows, the TSO tips. We sell those too, and those are well under the $1,000 budget just to make your exhaust look cooler. Maybe you got an EcoBoost. Nothing you do is gonna make that sound good. Might as well make it look good. Due diligence of pissing off the F-150 kids today. All right, next one. All right, number 4, steps. Now, you're not getting into power steps at this price point. I wish we could. Unfortunately, those are just too expensive, but you can get some really good looking fixed steps that are gonna work as maybe a rock slider if you're more off-road style, or even as a step to get, you know, the wife and the kids up into your vehicle now that you've leveled it and put bigger wheels and tires onto it. Brands like Rough Country, DV8, Body Armor, fixed steps that still look good and function, don't make your truck look like a grandpa truck, and under $1,000, and it's modifying it. You don't look like every other truck in that parking lot at that time. Lastly, maybe the most controversial mod for under $1,000 is rock lights. Maybe you think you're too old for those and this is, you know, for the kids more, and maybe it is. Maybe you're just old and not cool anymore and you don't want to run rock lights, but I mean, that, who wants to admit to that? You should always have rock lights on your truck. Why stick a bunch of money into other parts underneath your truck if you can't see them? Rock lights are like the easiest thing, and well under $1,000. You can get like a 20-piece kit for under $1,000. And they're super easy to install yourself in your garage. Go out and show your friends how much cooler you are than them. All of these products and everything else you need to build your truck, you can find on our website, customoffsets.com. So go make sure to check it out and check out all of the videos here on the YouTubes. I'm out.